So when I talk about this on video, a lot of people, it's mostly people that don't leave the house, because I'd estimate probably about 50% of my remaining audience is still from like Toontown and Power 101.
500 feet,
and
turn left onto York Road.
Those games have a lot of people that don't leave the house,
Now turn left onto York Road.
The stereotype is that those games are mostly full of kids, which isn't true at all. I've been playing those games. I don't play them anymore, but those types of games I started playing when I was like 15 years old, so 14 years ago. And consistently, most of the player base was always teenagers and young adults and even older adults that may have had a disability or something, or a stay-at-home job. And the main reason I mention this is because the stereotype is that kids are playing MMOs. And that's not true. The kids that are playing MMOs, they make up a small percentage of the population, because kids, for the most part, don't have the attention span to do the grind required to get through an MMO. So a lot of people that play those games, they're sheltered, naive kids that stay at home all day, that may have a disability like autism. Because they don't live in the real world, they have a very skewed perception of reality. And something that I always talk about that makes these people uncomfortable is that I mention that people that have the ability to get with the opposite gender, they don't wait until adulthood to start having sex.
In 1,000 feet,
now,
turn right onto
I just dropped off
Road.
3 passengers. It started off with 2 and they picked up one of their friends. These kids were no older than 14, right? I mean, they snuck out.
Right
I was listening to their whole conversation. They snuck out the house. They were going to a party. Kids are no older than 14. And the 2 guys were saying, yeah, most girls are on birth control. Keep in mind, these fuckers were in middle school. And even though initially I couldn't tell their age, because, I mean, nowadays middle schoolers and high schoolers look the fucking same. It's kind of weird. But I heard the schools they were mentioning and the schools that they were going to this year, they're high school. So they're fresh out of middle school, right? And they were talking about how all the girls are on birth control, or most of the girls are on birth control. And then the girl they picked up that they added to the trip, she was the same age, and she's like, yeah, I'm on birth control. And then when they asked her, why are you on birth control? She gives the same excuse that every woman on birth control gives. Oh, I have blood problems, right?
Turn right onto Shawan Road.
When women are trying to, you guys better wake up, man. When women are trying to kind of because women understand, that if they're labeled as a whore, it's game over. No guy with a brain, none of the men that they want are going to take them seriously for a long-term relationship, because no man with a brain is going to pay full price for something that a bunch of other guys got for free. So, when they tell you that they're on birth control, they usually won't say it's because they're having a bunch of unprotected sex. Usually what they will say, sorry for the GPS, I'm on my way to the charger because I got to go to DC in a few hours. But, usually what they'll say is that, oh yeah, I'm taking it to regulate my blood or some bullshit, right?
83 South.
And I want you guys, and I'm making this video while I'm in the car because I've got a lot of shit to do. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna go to the charger because the charger's at Wawa's. I usually charge my car at home, but, while I'm grabbing some food from Wawa's, I might as well charge, until the food is ready. Then I'm gonna charge the rest when I get home. But anyways, sure, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I gotta make this in the car because I'm just not gonna have time. And people, the naive people that get angry at me when I talk about this, you guys better wake up, man. I get a bunch of messages from guys asking, how do I attract virgins? How do I attract women that have low body counts? Listen to what the fuck I just said. The 2 middle school boys confirmed. This is why I tell you guys to go outside and observe nature, right? Don't judge people that you talk to, otherwise they'll withhold the information that they give you. So when passengers are talking, I don't say anything. I just observe nature, right? I let them speak. I listen in on the conversations, and I just absorb the free info. But I already knew that girls don't wait until adulthood to start fucking. And the two middle school boys, they basically confirmed, yeah, most of the girls at that age, they're on birth control. And it's sad because people, kids especially, they're being trained to think that drugs are small chump change, right? People were trained and conditioned to think that drugs are not powerful. Check this out, guys. These drugs have a long-term effect on your body. You got women that aren't able to have children at 28, 29 because they've been on this shit for 15 years, man. There is no free ride. You know, I've got several reasons why. I'm not going to say it in video, but you guys that ask me, how do I attract virgins? How do I attract women with low body counts? Listen, man, you guys better wake the fuck up, man. Like, there's almost no woman. I mean, you guys are adults, right? You guys are not in middle school. You guys are playing catch up to fucking 13, 14-year-old boys. There's middle school boys that have more experience with women than you guys do. And these middle school boys already know that most of these chicks are not virgins. And keep in mind, that's fucking middle school and high school. You people that are 20, 25, 30 asking me how can you attract a virgin? Listen, man, the women that are virgins are not going to go for you guys. The women that are virgins are going to go for the men that understand women. Then the men that understand women, they already know there's almost no virgins around. There's almost no woman with low body counts. These bitches is fucking getting on birth control in middle school when they're 13, 14 years old. Now, I'm not judging because I've been known the game. I've been known how women actually are, you know? When you've been with enough women, and when your friends are all the guys that are getting all the chicks as well, when you experience the sexual underworld and you see that women are far more sexual than men, like, and I'm an Uber driver. So my job, I make the most money. Today's Thursday, right? They call it Thirsty Thursdays in Towson. I mostly was picking up college kids and dropping them off at bars and parties and shit. Those middle school boys and that girl I just dropped off at a fucking party. So, you guys that don't understand that women are not waiting until adulthood to fuck, you guys don't understand you're playing catch up to boys that are half your age. So, the virgins that are out there, the women that have low body counts that are out there, they know their value. Especially if they're still a virgin in adulthood, they're going to be going for the best possible man they can get. And you guys that are naive, that have been playing Power 101 in Toontown for 20 years, and you're in your 20s and 30s, and now you want to start getting into the game, now you want to start dating, now you want to start looking for a virgin, you guys are probably out of luck, man. Never give up on your dreams, but for most of you guys, that is a dream, you know? This is why I try to warn people, man. You've got to start seeing what's really going on at a young age. I don't just mean with women and their promiscuity. I mean with everything, now right? Take the Interstate 6, because unfortunately, a lot of these girls that are starting to do drugs at 13, 14 years old, and they're making the mistake. They think because it's legal birth control that it has no drawbacks because they're getting it straight from the doctor. Not realizing that shit is more powerful than the illegal drugs, right? And this stuff has a long-term effect on your bodies, the whole 9 yards. That's why they market it to kids. They market this lifestyle, right? They want children to go out and hurry up and have kids. They want children to go out and hurry up and take drugs to stop them from having kids, man. They want kids to start being sexual early, to start doing drugs early, to start getting involved in parties, all this shit to start fucking you up at a young age, so that by the time you're an adult and you realize what you have done, is too late. The purpose of the game is to keep you in a cycle forever. Now, I already know, I mean, when I talk about this subject, people get angry at me. They start gossiping on Reddit, Twitter, Discord, because people don't like to hear the truth, man. Men that have never been good with women, men that were, like, if you were not the guy that was getting the chicks in middle school and high school and college, if you've never been good with women, if you're 25 years old and you're still a virgin, or your lay count is lower than your age, this video is gonna make you uncomfortable for a couple of reasons. Because a lot of these guys, because of their pride and ego, they don't want to admit how far behind they are. They don't want to admit that there's middle school boys with 10 times the experience that they have, and they don't want to admit that most of the women their age have been through guys like me already, that dumped them to the side of the road, used them for a couple of nights of fun. But we're not going to commit to chicks like this. It's stupid. Why would you settle for a woman, pay full price for a woman that's been with a bunch of other guys for free? It's stupid. But these men that are naive and think that women are waiting until adulthood to have sex, they're going to settle for women like this, because when a woman that has 100 bodies lies to them and say they're a virgin because they don't have experience with women, they're going to believe it, and they're going to be settling full price for a car with 100,000 miles. So that's all I got to say, man. I had to make this video immediately from my car because I got shit to do, man. I got to go to DC in a few hours. So those that get it. Those that don't probably never will, man. And yeah, you fuckers that have been playing these MMOs for 20 years, never dated, never been on the front lines. You guys that messaged me asking how can I attract a virgin, I hate to say it, but it's probably too late for you guys. Videos like this, really, I'm hoping to reach the younger audience, the younger people that watch my channel, because you guys got to get it before it's too late, man. Don't be like these fuckers that are 25, 30, 35 years old, still naive, thinking that women are waiting until adulthood to start fucking, man.
Turn left onto Mylander Lane.
See things, the truth will set you free, man. See things for how they really are.
Onto Mylander Lane.
And then use your free will to make your decisions based off of what is true. That way you're not living in la la land, fantasy land, you know, trying to repair the damage that all these lies have done to you. So that's it, man. I'm almost at the fucking Wawa's. It's right around the corner. I'm gonna get my burrito, charge my car for a bit, and then yeah, get some rest, take a shower before I head to DC. I'll catch you guys in the next video.